Welcome. Welcome. Wait, welcome. Oui, il fait.
Ready? Yeah. Oh, talk.
When we see you, sir.
You didn't hear me, my voice. But I don't really hear him. Maybe the phone microphone. Like, it take the sound, the phone they record rather. So you like if the sound no better for here, like the time you travel gets the phone inside no make. Ah, take off.
The bank
You are the baker speed. Hey,
So I can see the Chief Justice in the house. Hello. Hello. Testing mic 1, 2. Hello. Testing mic 1, 2. Hello. Hello, here come. Engineer Austin. You can see Engineer Austin. Good morning once again, and I would like to welcome you all to today's vetting, that's the 2026 Gesa College vetting. So before we start the program, we would like to start with God. So we would like to say a word of prayer before we start the program. So kindly invite the media head, Sedem Victor Adiase, to give us the opening prayer. So please let's bow down our heads and then say a word to God.
Please I pray. Father Lord, we thank you for today. We thank you for everything that needs to take place. We ask that you be with us, guide us, and protect us throughout this day. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. So, people don't have to crowd. Okay, so next on the list, I would like to introduce to the house our able panel members. So we start with the chairperson. He's in the person of Nana E.J. JB, the former president of the College of Health Science and a member of the City SRC Parliament. If you can. The next on the list is Ifua Chubesi, former ACES General Secretary. And then we have Emmanuel Ifa Isiama, he's the Financial Secretary for HESA. The next person is Elizabeth Osei, HESA General Secretary.
actually load the logo for so see as a network. I just go take it. Eddie, yes, we don't block one another there. But then see they know me like this. So if no go block them, nobody there. You had a little second card. Who did touch the thing? This thing, the projection. Who did touch that? Two is old.
You be the TV.
Two is old.
Make a go watch again.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how it really right. Yeah.
As we are still waiting for them, we having some
We have to see if I go figure.
Team Motion and Team Swagger. So we start with Team Swagger. I see some familiar faces. I know Ray, I know Alain, I know Samuel, I know Miracle, I know Kwesi. So
I will get.
Swagger, right? Team Swagger. So what are you expecting today from your
Check.
Today, we are pressing to kill. Thank you. Last one.
As Mama said, we are pressing to kill. Alright. So Team Motion. I can see Engineer Osman. So you heard from Team Swagger, right? Pressing to kill. Oh, Kuala. Team Swagger, they are pressing to kill. So what do you have for them today?
Prince Opopo is our president. Prince Opopo is our president. Prince Opopo
Okay, so I expect the best from our candidates. That's from Team Motion. Please, we have the funds for the other aspirants. Oh, so it's just Motion and Swagger. Oh, financial, mercy and organizing Okoti. Anyone? Okay, so we have one of Okoti supporters here. So what do you have for us today? What are we expecting from the candidate?
My name is Sheldon. I support USU candidates for the organizing secretary. Oh! USU candidates for organizing secretary with you. So expect the unexpected from Organamak. He has served FMCSA, and I believe he's ready to send Gesa to the next level. Please vote yes for organizing.
So that's from organizing Popo's supporters. So any other supporter here? Any other? Oh, okay. Okay, so we have one of Grace Sampson's supporter. Okay, so what are we expecting from Grace Sampson today?
All I can see is we are stepping up with Grace Sampson. That's what I can see.
Alright, that's what he can say. So the next, I think I can see one of Percy. Financial Percy. Okay. So I can see financial Percy. Okay. So please, financial person. We are here for financial person. So please, what do you have for us today?
So we are here for financial person. We are here to draw from financial person. Like he was part of our financial committee, and he did very well. And as he's stepping to take this mantle, we are here to support him and give him full support. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So that's from financial person. So T-Motion versus Team Swagger, right? Interesting. Okay, so you can see the chief of staff here. Yeah, so I can see the chief of staff for Gesa here. He's in the person of Mr. Daniel Chachiu Salome. Chief, he's what you have for us today.
Okay, so I've seen the extension in the room. The swagger versus the evolution. Yeah, but just have to stay cool and then listen to their committees who are supposed to be vetted and then with the best team. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So, up next is our Gesa president. The president himself is in the house. He's in the person of Mr. Stephen Owusu Jr. President, please welcome us today.
So, thank you, AC. I think that it's an honor to be here this morning. As we are praying and hoping that today we think on the ideas of the very students who want to be at the helm of affairs when it comes to Gesa. We are hoping that the panel will do due diligence in assessing the very ideas that our students have prayed and wished for. And so today, as supporters, as people who are emotionally, physically invested in campaigns, I want to say, let's just observe and let's just let the democratic process take its course. Thank you very much.
That was a nice speech from the college president, Mr. Stephen Owusu Jr. So, as we are waiting for the aspirants to make their entry to the room, we'd like to have some songs to cool the atmosphere, to reduce the tension in the room. So, DJ Ellis, please. he would like to give an opening remarks from the vetting panel. So please, let's applaud for the chairperson for today's vetting.
Good morning to all of us, the people of College of Engineering. So, we are welcoming all of you to today's vetting section. As engineers, it's always expected of you to build on structures and problem-solving skills. So as panel, we are here to just test how those exact principles would apply to your leadership potentials here in College of Engineering. And to the candidates, this is not going to be an interrogation. It's a platform to prove to your people that yes, indeed, you are ready to serve the good people of Gesa. So until then, we wish all candidates the very best, and to all of us to also cooperate with us and then have this vetting become a very successful one. Thank you.
Okay, so aspirants are about to enter, so I urge all of us to take our seats and then so we'll take our seats and then we'll watch them as they enter. So after consultation with our vetting panel, please, emotions, please. So after our consultation with our panel, the organizing secretary portfolio will be presented first. So we'll start with the organizing secretary portfolio. The panel is also ready for the aspirants. Okay, so you can see the EC coming in with the organizing secretary aspirants.
What brought you here today? Were you being chased?
No, please.
So what's happening? Tell us.
So please, I am here to appeal and to present myself to the panel to be vetted. Because I'm going for the position of Gesa Knust and the person of Michael Peter.
So any of them can just get up here and tell me that he's running for Gesa, so he's coming for vetted.
Yes.
What mandates you to come before us for today's vetting?
So I bought the nomination forms. I felt that the requirements have to appear before a panel to be vetted.
Which requirement, which document, which body gives you that mandate to come here? Anyone at all can just stand up and come and tell me he or she voted for. So he also wants to be vetted.
According to the Constitution, Jesus' Constitution.
Okay. So you're not speaking. Talk to us. We understand.
According to Jesus' Constitution, I have to appear before a panel to be vetted. Once I'm aspiring to be, or I'm aspiring for any position, I have to appear.
Which part of the Constitution mandates you to come before the panel? Do you have a copy of the Gesa Constitution? But you have a copy of the Gesa Constitution. So which part mandates you to come and stand before us here today? So which part relates to election? That's what I want you to tell me. So Michael, we want to know more about you. Can you tell us something about you? We want to know you. We know you are Michael. What do you know about you?
I'm in third year and I'm reading mechanical engineering.
I think it's already on your phone. You're in third year, reading mechanical engineering. We are Michael Akon Okuti. Is that all about you?
I held the position of FMC staff organizing secretary. So I was the FMC staff organizing secretary. What's FMC? Faculty of Mechanical Engineering.
Okay. So you are here, as earlier stated, that you are aspiring to be organizing secretary. Tell us about organizing secretary of the College of Engineering. We want to know about it.
The organizing secretary is part of the executive committee the Gesa Constitution. Organizing secretary is part of the organizing secretary is elected by the students' body. Some of the rules of the organizing secretary is to organize all functions of Gesa.
So the functions of the organizing secretary is written and pasted in front of Kumapri Auditorium.
It is found in the Gesa Constitution.
Which part of the Gesa Constitution?
Chapter 3, Article 12 of the Constitution.
I think when you bought your form, you stated some visions and missions. Can you tell me the vision and mission you have for the College of Engineering as organizing secretary?
Okay. My vision is to build a Gesa that thrives on unity, student-centered leadership. My vision for the college is to build a Gesa that thrives on unity, student-centered leadership, active participation, and innovation, where every student feels involved and represented.
Okay.
And my mission for the college is to serve, is to lead with service, accountability,
purpose. So how does this mission and vision of yours aligns with College of Engineering? Are you aware the college is having the mission and vision statement? So how does your vision and your mission aligns with that of the college? So if you don't know the mission and vision of college, you can't answer the question. So you can just tell me you don't know. Okay.
All right. What do you think makes you a leader, aside being an organizer and a coordinator or a manager? What values do you possess that makes you a leader and not just an organizer?
From the values that I possess that I think it makes me a leader is team player. A team player. So I'm a team player. And okay, team player in the sense that I'm able to commit, work together with.
Let me help you. Do you know what a SWOT analysis is? Do you know what a SWOT analysis is? Well, I thought I could help you because a SWOT analysis should help you answer the question. So you want to be an organizing secretary and you don't know what you think gives you the mandate to run such a position. Aside from it, and you can't even explain what a team player is. Let me help you here. So you are a team player. What's your take on the adage that says, if you want to go fast, you go alone. But if you want to go far, you go together. I think it should help you if you indeed are a team player. I repeat the adage again. If you want to go fast, you go alone. But if you want to go far, you go together. With this adage, please answer my question. Let's just focus on you being a team player.
As the adage says, if you want to go fast, you go alone. And if you want to go far, you go together. So we as individuals, there are things that you can do on your own, but there's other stuff that you need people to support you. For example, let's take final year projects. Let's say I'm a mechanical engineer. I'm a mechanical engineer and I'm designing automated.
So I think that you should just answer it like to a layman so that we can all understand, because we don't have knowledge about anything in engineering. So don't take us in that line. I think that you should just explain the statements, explain the phrase. How do you understand? If you weren't an engineering student and you are just explaining the phrase, how are you going to explain it in line of being an organizing secretary? That's basically what we're asking.
If you want to go well, or if you want to go
fast, you go alone. But if you want to go far, you go together. And just answer it in relation to, do you understand what a team player is? Who is a team player?
A team player is someone who is able to liaise with his team members to execute a task.
To execute a task. I don't know, we have to do some English here. So, you know that a team player works with a group of people to execute a specific task. And I'm telling you that, so wait, if you want to execute a task, is your goal about how quick the execution is done? or how effective it is done? What would you focus on?
Focus on how effective.
How effective. And this adage is saying that if you want to go fast, you go alone. So, I mean, I'll score you a 0 for not being able to answer this particular question. What we are saying is, if you want to go fast, you go alone. So, as you being someone who would want to give an effective execution, you definitely wouldn't want to go alone, right? You would want to go together. And then that's, in so doing, what you do, you go far. It means you succeed in what you want to do. But if you are not a team player, and your focus is just wanting to be quick in the tasks that you want to execute, you wouldn't seek the consent of the people around you, but then you just go out there and do what you want, and at the end of the day, you fail. Do you get what I mean? So please, when you hear this anyway, I didn't expect you to probably know or have heard the adage before, but then I think the English was quite clear, and you should be able to analyze and at least say something. You should be able to give an educative guess. Do you get me? Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Good morning, Mr. Michael. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, yes, sir.
I'm doing. I like the way you dressed.
Thank you.
But one thing I didn't expect you to do is that when the chair offered you a seat, you didn't even check whether there is date on the seat. You just sat. Is that right? Is that right? Alright, thank you. And this is the current organizing secretary officer.
Marvin Itu Ichenda.
Can you rate what you have done so far? Supposing you're supposed to bring your meeting to an end today. Can you rate his work? 10.
I think I went to 8.5.
Why?
Because I've been to some of the programs. I've been to some of the events that Gesa has organized, and the organization is on point. But it seems some of the events, the starting of the event, let's see, according to the flyer or the communique, they're starting the event at 9 a.m. But sometimes, some days, somehow, it starts at 10. For that reason, I'll give it 8.5.
You said you picked some of the events. That means you don't pick all the events, right? Yes or no?
Yes, please.
Yes, please. So, what assurance do you give to the people of Gesa and become the next organizing secretary? You even attend the events you organize, because now you're not attending all the events that is being organized in Gesa. So, what assurance are you giving to them? When you are being elected as the next organizing secretary, be present at all Gesa events.
Can I correct myself? I've been to most of the events. I've been to most of the events.
So that means so you not been to all the events.
Yes, please.
Right? So what assurance are you giving to the people of Gesa that when you are being elected as the next organizing secretary, you will be present at all Gesa events?
So most of the events that I didn't go was as a result of, because I was the faculty organizing secretary, it's either I had something done at that time or I was occupied. That was why I couldn't go. But when I'm elected into power, it is my duty to make sure that all the events are organized and delivered on time. So I'll be present to monitor everything.
You said you are the facilitator of organizing secretary.
What's your matter?
Because of that, you couldn't attend some of Gesa events.
Yes, please.
And I believe the organizing secretary for Gesa is a higher authority than you, right?
Yes, please.
So, as an organizing secretary, you know your boss is organizing an event. Why do you decide to fix an event for the faculty at the same time? Indeed. Would you be happy if someone, an organizing secretary in another faculty, fixed a date
please.
Why did you do that? What does Article 12, Article 12 plus 6 of the Constitution? Okay, let me read it. According to Article 12 plus 6 of the Constitution, which other executive committee member are you supposed to leave the alternate or your
Is the program sports and sports? So don't go yourself. Yes, please. Yes, please. Okay, and yes, attendance. Thank you very much. Yes, please. I'm going to the program challenge. I'm going to the freshers handouts. Road engineering road outreach. Yes, please. From my perspective, I think it was as a result of the plan on social media. It's Gesa Knust. Dean of Students Affairs. Dean of Students Affairs.
Dean of Students Affairs.
Yes.
So the deans, they have an association.
But that is the full meaning of.
Are you sure?
Yes, please.
That's the full meaning.
Yes, please.
What
Yes,
do
please.
you stand for? Integrity, honesty, and truth. Choose one.
Truth.
And you are telling me GESA stands for Dean of Students Affairs.
Yes, please. I've seen them before.
At where?
At the other building.
And recruit Dean of Students Affairs.
Yes, please.
I'm still asking for the last time. Is it that you don't know or you are still insisting that Gesa is Dean of Student Affairs?
I'm insisting Gesa is Dean of Student Affairs. Yes, please. Commissioner, do you have a bid? Yes, please.
So that's the Directorate of Student Affairs.
Okay.
That's not the Dean of Student Affairs. Directorate of Student Affairs. So as a student leader, you know you are becoming a brand for KNUST.
Yes, please.
So imagine we have a media station, a program that we ask you to give us direction to the Directorate of Student Affairs, and then you tell us that there is no Directorate of Student Affairs in KNUST, but we have Dean of Student Affairs. And you are not even abreast of the university. She's asking you know the director for the Directorate of Student Affairs.
So I've forgotten the name. I know, but I've forgotten. Business. Like the head.
Yes, the director.
It's a female. Yes,
So
please.
the deputy in charge of discipline and conduct is what?
I don't know.
If you don't remember the director, then you won't also remember the deputy.
I know of Auntie
So now you have the opportunity to promote senior staff in the university. So you are giving attitude the director for the Directorate of Student Affairs.
I'm not giving it, but I said I know her. She's part of the.
So who is she? Who is attitude? Who is attitude? I don't answer.
I think she's the registrar for Gesa.
Who is attitude? You know all the things. So when we go to the university website and you type attitude, something will pop up attitude.
Was this Tudor? Okay.
Is this the who is she? It's fine if you say you don't know. We are all not masters of all questions. So if you don't know, just say you don't know.
I don't know. I'll let students evaluate their experience and whatever they so personally, I'll reach out to some students and ask them about their experience concerning the program, like the organization today and how was the event, how did they feel?
Even in your earlier submissions, you stated you were team leader.
Yes,
But
yes.
then most of your submissions, you keep saying personally. Does it mean you are not going to cooperate with the executives when you are being elected into office?
Yes, I will.
So why is everything centered about you?
Yes. So first, I would see the general secretary to draft and perform. Then I'll take it to myself or one of my committee member. One of myself to, if in the absence of myself or one of my committee member. It would depend on the instance. Yes. Yes. How you did it over? 5. Yes, please. Yes.
That's your personal preference. So you can tell us. Maybe you are not coming. You are
I think for one presentation to not as in that's better that I'm able to express myself. Yes, please. I don't know myself. means another means of doing something. Another means. Yes. Another means of, so if let's say you are doing something and I say different opportunity, you will find another means of doing whatever you are doing.
What's the meaning of the backup plan? Backup plan.
It's a plan that you have for emergency situations. No, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. So with the backup plan, it's like you develop that thing down for emergency situations. But to me, I think the alternative is you are working on something and the method that we are using is not working. So you try to get a different approach to that. That's how I think. Yes, please. Please come in. So like, what time did they come back out? 2 days. So 2 days. So I think I will use a backup plan. So when I come into power, myself and my committee will form, we'll make sure that every month we set aside something and make sure we understand that when we come into power, so it's like something that we do. So I make sure we understand the fact that what we've been called to is to set this into sacrifice.
We are just talking about emergency fund.
Something like an emergency fund.
If you are going to set an emergency fund, is it from your home office or that of the student?
From myself and my committee, our governors.
So you intend to continue? You intend to continue?
Yes, please.
So like how much money is the bank to this exposes thousands of students and students? And how do you think that your business will be able to make up to the thousands of these students? And how much do you intend to contribute? And why are you taking it? Because me, I think if my mom came to this practice, I would say, come and put the money inside there. This is all because I am related to. And so one day we need money. And so it should come from my pocket.
How much are you going to contribute?
I think we'll contribute unless it is a month.
So let us say that you have like 8 months in the same and you're running for a year. So if you're saying 100 and you are like, how many people are in the team? Let us say 6 people. So 6 people. So everyone are getting 600. So 6 times 8.
4,800.
So 4,800 will be enough to salvage exposures, contributions of thousands, and the mini vendors end up. Or when you do a program, it's just like 10, 15, 20 program. Because I don't think that one person, I don't think 4,800 is enough for just like a stable. I don't think that everybody in this auditorium can be fed with 4,500 should be free.
Yes.
Yes, so that's what that's what we plan. Yes. So what you intend to do as
getting funding. So, the backup plan is to reach out to potential sponsors, do that to see if I can get something. If I'm unable to get, I think I'll speak with my president and discuss if we ourselves can come up with something, enough funds to run it. If not, we'll work to it. Bringing first policies, academic and career development policy. So, together with my committee and my executives, we plan to organize weekend-based tutorials for students and also weekend-based or semester-based skill bootcamp for students.
Are you sure you're going to do that? But your past is so already. If you didn't do that, that's the position. So, what assurance are you giving us that when you become the next visa organization, are going to do that?
So one thing I've realized is that once school resumes, there are a lot of pressure.
How many people are in your corporation?
I think over 4,000 students.
And how many people are inside?
10,000.
10,000. So, among 4,000 people, you couldn't organize a weekend-based tutorial sessions for them. But you are promising us that for over 10,000 students, you'll be able to manage the weekend-based tutorial sessions for them every week. How do you do that? I like to us. So explain to us how you are going to do that. Because we are not able to do it for the faculty. What makes it you are going to do for your college?
So I'm going to liaise with the departments and faculties in the college so that we run this weekend-based assessments.
So why were you able to use the faculty?
So that's the thing, I didn't have the systems in place.
Which system do you need before you can organize? You need us to set up an AI in front of Market for you.
Yes.
So
So which system? Is it a sound system? So which system?
Talking to the departments and the faculties to get their ideas on board as to how we can go about this weekend-based tutorials. I couldn't talk to the department executives to get them on board. So the thing is that I got this idea, or I realized this when school was in session. And at that time, most of them had done their plans and their...
So can I conclude that you always need power before you make an impact?
Yes.
So why then were you not able to do it?
By the time you had that idea,
Yes, please.
were you not organizing it for your purpose?
Yes, please.
So why did you do it? Because you were still the organizing it, and you had the authority and the mandate to do an full-fledged initiative. Why did you do it?
So, I think the faculty needs some helping hands, and I couldn't get those helping hands. So,
Helping hands?
Yes, please.
What do you mean by helping hands?
So we need to get some students volunteers that will be teaching some of the courses. Because there's no ways that we are going to get
the academic policy you spoke about.
Yes, please.
Use smart analysis to explain it to us. Do you know smart analysis?
Yes.
Because if you don't know smart analysis, you can't write. So let me just give you this number of questions. I need a quick answer. If you don't know, just tell me.
Okay, yes.
Are you aware the university is celebrating an anniversary?
Yes, please.
What's the slogan for the anniversary?
From excellence to happiness.
Who is the vice chancellor of the university? Effective first since 2026.
Professor E.G. Ajara. Sorry. Professor Christian E.G.
Are you sure?
Sorry. Professor Christian Ajara.
Who is the chancellor of the university?
His Excellency Nana Otumfuo Osei.
Are you changing our Royal Majesty's?
Are you sure?
Sorry. His Excellency Otumfuo Osei Tutu.
Otumfuo is watching you. You are saying His Excellency.
His Excellency Otumfuo.
His Excellency Nana Otumfuo.
Who is the provost of the college?
Professor Kavina Punchu.
Who is the registrar of the college?
Dr. Paul Kwadu Ado.
Who is the sector minister for energy?
Yeah, I have no
Who is
idea.
the speaker of parliament? How many departments do you have in this?
18 departments.
How many faculties do you have in this?
3
Who
faculties.
is the registrar of the college of engineering?
Dr. Paul Kwadu Ado.
Who is the head of the governing council of the university?
The Chancellor. Yes, please. So,
What does we cash control?
No, please. Sorry. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. I'm just trying to take Gemini.
My last question. So you are giving 10,000 to organize the program, right? And then you found out that the money being given to you by the president is not enough. But this program is supposed to be as an organizing secretary in charge of planning all activities or events in the country. What are you going to do with that 10,000 being given to you by the president? For this event is supposed to happen. What are you going to do?
Can you come again with the question?
As the organizing secretary of the college, let's say you are being given 10,000 to organize an event, right? And then you get to know that the 10,000 being given to you by your president is not enough to organize the program. But this event is supposed to happen. As the organizing secretary in charge of planning this program, what are you going to do with the 10,000? How are you going to use the 10,000 to organize this event?
So I'll first approach the president and I'll let him know that
there is no other sort of funding. You have to use the 10,000 to organize the program. What are you going to do with the 10,000?
if, let's say, we need a DJ, I would inquire from multiple DJs.
Are you taking over the position of the financial secretary?
No, please.
So how do you allocate funds without the financial secretary?
I'll come up with a budget.
So you are coming up with a budget?
No. For the program that
I'm afraid for Gesa. If you are coming up with a budget as an organizing secretary, then I'm afraid for the College of Engineering.
What does the word organizing mean?
putting systems in place to.
So if you want to draw the budget for the program, why do you need to go to the financial secretary as organizing secretary? I think he's well vested when it comes to finance.
Yes.
Oh, we can just give you your form just to make amendments for government of finance. So, do you retract that?
Yes, please, I retract that.
You have 10 seconds. The good people of Gesa are watching. Tell them what you want them to do for you. For me,
you know, campaign officially begins after 20, right?
Yes, please.
So officially campaign to your people. Why you think we should?
Good morning, people of Gesa. I'm the best of Michael Utiakon, a third-year mechanical engineering student. I'm aspiring to be this year's your next Gesa organizing secretary. I am here to serve and to lead. And so I need your support this coming 17th of June, that is Wednesday. Can you vote a yes for Michael Utiakon as your next Gesa organizing secretary? Thank you very much.
Okay, so thank you very much.
that was a nice session by the organizing secretary, aspirants, OPT.
I've been this way for way too long. Now I think you said I'll be awesome. Now I think you said I'll be awesome.
Please, Team Oboti, I didn't see people cheering out for your candidate. You don't get it. I thought I wanted it was for Team Oboti. He has left. Oh, he has left with his candidate there. That was an interesting session from the organizing secretary as well, Michael.
My phone, I want to text. I did come. I did text you. I did check I catch you too much. You do you it. I check it.
I did check it.
I didn't put I didn't check it. That's an alarm.
Melito. Second. Second.
Okay, so the panel is ready for the next aspirant. So we have the financial secretary portfolio, and then the panel is ready for the financial secretary aspirant. So before he comes in, any supporter from financial person? Anyone? Oh, you are there. Okay. So I want to see you cheering him up, applauding for him when he enters. Audrey.
Go ahead, please. Go ahead, we are listening. You started saying something. We are listening to you.
So I was reading out. Good afternoon, panelists, and good afternoon, people of Gesa.
Good afternoon. Or can you project? Can you project for them today?
Can I clarify?
Yes. Please, I'm doing well. Yes, I am smart.
So as a gentleman, we should apply this as someone tell you are smart. It's just a way of complimenting you.
Yes, I was thinking same, but then you ended it in the form of a question, so I thought I was smart.
That is my opinion. So you can also define it by saying no. Maybe that's the nice way.
But I believe it is. That's why I said yes, I am smart. I'm here because, according to the Constitution, the Gesa Constitution, Chapter 7, it states that, Chapter 7, Article 42, plus 1, it states that every aspirant shall be vetted by a vetting committee that is set up by the EC. So, since I'm an aspirant, I'm here to be vetted to follow the Constitution because I have a vision for Gesa, which is to run for the position of Gesa Financial Secretary. Thank you.
Tell us about yourself. We want to know more about you.
Thank you. So, my name is Percy Soyuri. I'm a third-year electrical engineering student. And Percy is a passionate person, someone who likes to think about the welfare of people, prioritize it the most amongst other things. And then Percy is someone that when he sees a problem, he tries to look for solutions. He asks questions. When he asks questions, he doesn't just sit on the answers, he tries to act on it. So trying to make sure that everybody feels comfortable within the environment they find themselves. And also, Percy is someone that he's caring, cares about a lot of people, that's what he means. And then just tries to make sure that if he can help, he extends the hand to help. That's basically who Percy is. Yes, please. Okay, so thank you for the question. So, the position of the Gesa Financial Secretary has, for a while, been limited to just balancing the books. But personally, I believe that with the office of the Gesa Financial Secretary, it should be about balancing the books as well as creating opportunities for students, bringing up scholarship opportunities, trying to help students. It should be based on making sure that you maintain the financial administration of the college. Now, financial administration doesn't basically mean just balancing the books. It means you have to try and make sure that every student within the college, that's the Gesa, every student sees to it that whenever they have issues pertaining to finance, you're able to extend a hand and try and support, try and find solutions, try and see hello.
Are you sure the office of the financial secretary is just about balancing the books? Which part of the constitution talks about that?
Sorry, I don't know if I made myself clear. I said it's not just about balancing the books.
Do you think it's just about balancing the books? In your salvation, how are you trying to say that? For the past years, the financial secretary is all about balancing. And I'm asking you, which part of the constitution talks about the financial secretary balancing the books?
Okay, so the Constitution, Chapter 3, Article 11, which states basically the rules of the financial secretary. Thank you. So the basis of the financial secretary is mainly to pay
be responsible for the financial administration.
So the functions of Gesa Financial Secretary as stipulated in the Constitution is just
that's the main function. same article. You have functions such as Article 11, Chapter 3. You need the same article. You have functions of the financial security to be how do you call it? Making sure that you draw budgets, and then these budgets, you make sure that you post them or make them known to the general public 2 weeks into a semester and 1 month to the end of the semester. Also, you should understand the fact that whenever you are getting out of office, 1 week prior to stepping down or handing over, you should hand over an audited. You should hand over an audited account of the schools of the state. I'm saying that pay the article. Yes, you can check. Pay the article within the clause. Just between clause 7 and 8. It states there that clearly that you should make your financial reports 2 weeks into the semester and 1 month to the end of the semester. And also you should make it, you should publish all financial statements 1 week to you stepping down and handing over.
You talked about Article 11 was set, right? That's what you said.
No. Yes, I said Article 11, right? And then I stated 4 as responsible for it. And I was like, 3, 7, and 8. It speaks about this.
Okay, 7 and 8. Yes, yes.
No.
Let me read Article 11 plus 7 and 8. You shall deposit all monies and checks collected and received into your association's account. 8. You shall deposit all money and checks collected and received into the quality bank account within 24 hours of the receipt. In the case of weekends, all monies and checks collected or received shall be deposited in the quality's account within a maximum of 72 hours. Clause 8. He shall be custodian of all visa checks and cash. So whether the budget 2 weeks budget or whatever comes over it, or if it's a
You sound so confident, like you know what you are saying. Yes.
So basically, that would be an error on my side. It should be at the latter process of that article.
So do you take that as a procedure?
Do I take that as a
procedure?
It's an error on my side. So I retract that. So what I should have said should have been it's at the latter process of that article.
The form you fill for Gesa financial secretary.
Yes.
You have some missions and vision for your office. Talk to us about your vision for your business.
So my vision for the office of the financial secretary would be to make sure that the student by which Gesa it's a place where opportunities are readily available. Opportunities not just scholarships, but the intentions are readily available, so that people do not struggle to stumble upon some of these scholarship opportunities.
Did you feel this?
Yes.
Do you know the vision statement you provided?
Yes, I told you myself so. Yes.
So, one, we are just deceiving the electoral commissioner by filling this. Two, deceiving us by telling us another vision. And how will the good people of Gesa trust you with their money that we are not going to deceive them the next time? So you are just three of a kind: the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. One person, Trinity. So how do you trust the vision here?
Okay, so thank you. So I believe that whatever vision I know there aligns with whatever vision I'm taking, because it's still the same person, and I'm still voicing out. So what you say, what you think about you? So I can't say to prefer my thing. That's what. So I won't like my thing. I can't say to prefer my thing. But I'm trying to involve what I want.
Yeah, but whatever you are practicing is not you get it. I can't just get up and then make a statement claiming that my vision aligns with the vision of PNS. You understand? So tell us your vision statement. You give me the vision. Tell me the vision statement.
So thank you. So my mission is basically going to be to create opportunities for the.
So how do you distinguish between the mission and the vision?
So So just like we spoke about the vision being different from what I just said and what I think I made a mistake with the vision and mission when I was delivering. So what I was saying was just my mission actually. It's the vision that I didn't get right. So the mission is to create opportunities. Opportunities, not just scholarships, but an internship. Try and grow businesses within the college. So students within Gesa who have businesses, try and grow their businesses. That's the mission I have for the technologies.
So once again, back to my question, what is the difference between a mission and a vision?
So, per my knowledge, the difference between a vision and a mission.
Are you a writer?
No, please.
Are you a research assistant?
No, please.
You have research in this meeting.
No, please.
So how do you get clear you understand? You have books that you can go and read about.
No, please.
So tell me, what is the difference between a vision and a mission?
So the difference between vision and mission is that mission has to do with something you have started, something you hope to continue, something in progress, something that's already there. But the vision is how do you see how do you see something within a time? So for example, as we are talking about me trying to be a Gesa financial secretary, my vision would be what do I hope to attain at the end of it. But then the mission is what am I doing currently? What am I working towards? That's the difference between mission and vision. So the long-term goal here is the vision. Vision.
Before I ask the question, I don't know your CV is not standard, it's not substandard. I don't know what to call it. Because I don't know why you even use center align. I don't know, like in normal work, research, project, anything like that, you don't even use. I don't know, but this is just what we see. Because if you were applying for a job applications and there are like several people applying for it, one thing that you should look for in disqualify people so that you're able to choose people is like the format. So your format alone can disqualify you in as much as you have like tangible and professional content, which I understand. So yes, this is just an advice that is not standard and it's not even substandard. I don't know what to call it. So yes.
Add up to what she said. You know the Gesa Knust Career Services Center.
Yes, please.
What is their work?
So the career center of the Gesa Knust Career Center is basically responsible for trying to groom students within Gesa Knust for real life industry work. So just prepares you towards your career, what to do right.
Should I believe that you're a student?
Yes, please.
Did you receive any bill from the Career Services Center?
Yes, please.
To work on your CV?
Yes, please.
What did you do?
I worked on it, and then I accept my error that that's not standard. And then the reason, okay, that's fine.
Alright, so as a financial secretary, I believe that these two qualities you should possess, transparency and accountability. So what do you think transparency is, or what do you think accountability is? Give me the difference between the two, and how you intend to involve these traits in your tenure of office.
Okay, thank you for the question. So I will start with transparency. So transparency basically means making sure that the flow of funds is well known. There's no hidden agenda there. Everyone sees the funds moving the way they are. So every single detail is made known to the student body so that they know where their funds are going. Now, accountability has to do with the fact that as a person, you are able to defend every single penny that has been spent on an activity. So if you are spending money on something, you should be able to the student body should be able to know how the money was spent, where it was spent, and how it actually affected them directly. Now, how am I going to work with both? Now, I believe that for the office of the Gesa financial secretary to work effectively, transparency and accountability must be key, just like you said. Now, you should make sure that wherever the money goes, it's working for the people themselves, because it's their dues you are using to do this. So the money should move in such a way that it prioritizes their welfare. You do things that actually make them industry ready.
You say you should, you do. My question was, what will you do? So you should, me should.
Okay, so thank you. Thank you for the clarification. So what I will do is that I'll make sure that, just like the Constitution states, I'll make sure that I review the books, that's the accounts, prior to the 2 weeks into the semester, and then 1 month to the end of the semester, such that students are made aware of how money is going and then where the money was allocated to. That will bring about some form of transparency.
It sounds so complex. My last question for you, just as you have said, I want you to run a SWOT analysis on yourself. Not just generally, but in relation to finances. So SWOT financially. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So, my strengths in terms of, my strength financially will be accountability, right? Accountability and budget planning.
Alright. So to emphatically say your strength is accountability, I mean, you can't know what your strength is if you haven't been in a position where you would have to execute it. So when did you actually execute a duty or a responsibility that showed that you are actually accountable, giving you the right to see accountability is your strength?
Okay, thank you, Nancy. So just like you asked, I haven't worked in any financial related position yet. But then, in my tenure as organizing secretary, I used to help our financial secretary with some things. I was learning from him because I wanted to be a financial secretary. So I was learning firsthand from him. So for example, I learned how to draw budgets, how you actually get budgets approved, how you make requests and all those stuff. Also, I learned how to make sure that, in as much as a lot of people within the executive committee want to have initiatives done, you try and let them understand that the money should be should be budgeted such that it touches mainly on the key things, and you let them know, you advise them if what they want to do is feasible. Yes.
Alright, so with that, how to draw a budget? How do you cut off something from a budget when your finance is not adequate, is insufficient, without being unfair? So I mean, you have a budget and almost everything there is important. You need to do it. But then, the money you have at hand is not enough. What do you do to cut off certain things to make sure you're able to manage that amount of money?
Thank you for the question. So, the main thing to do is that before you even start to do a budget, you should know how much you have at hand, and you should work with that. So, in a case where we have worked and we have a lot of important things to do, but then it exceeds the budget, then I think that's when I would have to sit with my committee, which is the finance committee, to discuss how we are going to take some certain things out or decrease, try and look for more economical prices. So, for example, you were to buy, let's say, a mic, and then the price for the mic was, let's say, 3K, right? All we'll try and do is we go and search for different suppliers. Let's try and find someone who will sell it for 2.5K. Now let's move to the next item. Let's try and look for someone who will sell it for a lower price. We decrease it, then we try and see, is it
fair enough? My last question. What are your threats?
So personally, I don't have any traits. Yes, please.
I have a choice. I'll take that.
Financial.
Yes, I'm doing well.
I like your composure and the way you're delivering.
Thank you, please.
And please, when you were being asked by the chair to tell us about yourself, he said, when you see something, you ask questions and you act on it. I want you to tell me some of the things you saw and the questions you asked and how you acted upon it.
So thank you for the question.
There's no need to thank you. Yes.
Okay, so when I came in first year, I realized that scholarship opportunities weren't well known to students. And when students know about these scholarship opportunities, there are some of them are there, they don't know how to go about the application and all that. So first semester, last semester, I created a WhatsApp. It's called Financial Business Scholarship Hub. What I did there was that I went from committee cards. I spoke to first years. I introduced them to this. I let them join the group. When scholarship opportunities came up, I kept them there. I don't just put them links. What I do is, when you have problems, you reach out to me. And I can say as of now that the group has 1,000 plus members, and I've helped over 50 plus people with scholarship applications. Now, when it's not every scholarship opportunity I know how to go about. So when scholarship opportunities come and I don't know how to go about it, I organize webinars. Now, I've already organized 2 webinars. The first one was a webinar on the KABN bursary and then the KMSD scholarship. And I didn't know much about it. So what did I do? I invited the SRC Financial Secretary, Mr. Hezekiah, and he was there, he came into the group, he shared some insights, answered their questions. During the vacation, some sort of projects came out. I didn't know much about it. So I looked for someone who had more knowledge about it and who's a beneficiary, so that they share their experiences, try and educate the first years.
So, how much does each student pay as a dues to KNUST?
So for College of Engineering, it stands at 57.75.
Okay, thank you. And then
57.75 Ghana cedis.
And what's the percentage allocation for College of Engineering?
So for the college, it's 42%.
So you see, when you multiply 42%, and how many students do you have in Gesa?
So I don't know the exact number, but it's approximately 12,000.
So you see, when you calculate 42% to, let's say, 12,000 students, it's a huge sum of money.
Yes, please.
Why should the people of Gesa entrust this huge amount of money and I pay? What's so special about you? And why do you think you can manage these funds?
So there's nothing special about me.
There's nothing special about
Yes, but then I'm just a guy that has the people of Gesa at heart. I try to prioritize the wealth. I believe that we should show more focus on things that actually get them industry ready, things that make their academic life on campus very easy. And then it's not just about the fact that I come with promises. It's something that I've been working towards. So there's this form of, they can trust me because I've shown that I can do it. I've shown that I am willing to do it. And then there's the drive in me, there's the desire to do more. And I want to keep doing more. I want to impact people's lives because that's what's more important to me. Making sure that people feel comfortable, making sure that someone can see this guy helped me.
That guy. Thank you very much. And then, according to Article 11 clause 7b, right, it said during weekends, funds can be at your possession for, let's say, approximately 72 hours, right? So let's say financial person has, let's say, huge sums of money around 50,000, right? And then you have these friends, let me say, 10,000 Ghana cedis, 10,000 cedis. And then you have these friends of yours who are with you. And then we have 2 days for them to be deferred because they've not paid their school fees. They helped you in your agenda. They did everything for you. They need this money to pay their school fees. When you pay their school fees with the 10,000 Ghana cedis, nobody is going to find out. So as a financial security, what are you going to do to help your friends? And then if you don't help them too, they are being deferred. What are you going to do? They are your friends. They helped you in your agenda. What are you going to do in that case?
So
You need just 2 days, because after 2 days, there's nothing you can do about it. What are you going to do?
So, first and foremost, before I started my agenda, everyone who helped me, I made it clear to them that I owe them nothing. Right? If you believe in
You owe them nothing, but this is the case.
Okay, thank you. So, okay, let me continue from that. So, first and foremost, I'm not going to give them that money because I believe that 10,000 we are speaking of is something that is supposed to go to Gesa. Now, Gesa is the largest student body. Whatever we're going to use that 10,000 to do something that was going to impact a larger amount of students. So are you going to sacrifice the larger amount of students within GSA just for 2 students because they are my friends? No, I wouldn't do that. And if those friends of mine are very good, I'm sure they will understand why I wouldn't be giving them that money.
Are you sure?
Yes, please.
Why should I sacrifice for you and I are telling you that you owe me now? Why should I go all out for you and get my money? Because everything that we do in a way is transactional in one way or the other. If I do something for you, I am expecting you to equally do something for me. And so why would you say that you owe them nothing and you are not going to help them?
Thank you for that question. So I think this has always been an issue. We all believe that every agenda boy, everyone who helps an agenda boy wants something. Some people just believe in you. Some people just see you and be like, I'm going to help this guy. It's not everyone that wants to be paid. I can tell you that. It's not everyone. My agenda like this. I have. Good. And just like other scenes, they always have limitations. So take. Thank you. So, just like you said, right? You helping me with my agenda. For me personally, I don't know about this. When I was doing my agenda, during classes time, I don't disturb anyone. Even grounds, I don't disturb anyone. It's just online publicity. Now, when you were helping me with the online publicity, I didn't take you out of your comfort zone. I didn't make you commit a crime to help me.
I'm holding you by the words. When you were doing agenda, does it mean you started campaigning? Yes or no?
No, please.
You can't tell me what you did or what you did. When you were doing your agenda.
What? Yes, so what agenda? Agenda has to, how will I put it? So,
I know you can dance about your words so well, so let's
so agenda, okay, can you use?
So to the layman in here is, when we talk about agenda is the normal grounds going for campaigning, finally
Yes, please. Yes, please.
So we started campaigning before the official campaign.
What my agenda was about wasn't campaigning. It was going around to inform students about scholarship opportunities. The publicity was about scholarship opportunities. Now, every time you can, I don't know if you can verify from the audience, scholarship opportunities, best informs.
We built the conversation from somewhere and we ended here.
Yes, please.
Already we were asked, with regards to the people you are doing agenda with, if you are promising them something.
Yes,
so
please.
all that you were doing was promising them scholarship.
The question she asked was, who helped me? Would I go out to this?
You admitted the fact that they are helping you in your agenda and you owe them nothing.
Yes, please.
So which nothing do you owe?
Nothing in the sense that just like the question he asked that would I be willing to go all out to give 10,000 in their time of need? So me risking myself to give you some amount of money, that's the nothing I mean. I don't owe that to them.
And then you also stated that with your agenda, you do not disturb anyone. You do online publicity,
Yes.
which was strictly by Gesa and the EC that this year we are going paperless. So it means you started campaigning.
Just like I said, agenda. I've not started campaigning. Agenda for me is constant.
I have a video here where you were speaking to me, telling them that you are aspiring for Gesa financial secretary. Should I show that to you?
Yes, please.
Should I show that to you?
The flyers were designed by a concerned friends who taught others. Yes, please.
So you have concerned friends in this?
Yes, people saw that this guy. No. Let me set the record straight. The record straight. Let me set the record straight. It's not that I'm not concerned about the good people, right? I just don't feel like you should. I don't think you should.
That means you do things according to emotion.
No, please.
You don't feel like.
Okay, you shouldn't put yourself in the position of breaking a law to help a friend. The law is the law. There's a constitution, is to be followed.
You are already breaking the law by campaigning before campaigning.
I haven't campaigned.
So
I've just been sharing a message, sharing scholarship opportunities, informing them about things that could be done.
You just said the concerned friends.
Yes.
So
They started sharing, they designed flyers and they were
So
sharing.
they designed the flyer with them.
Yes.
So did you see them on your behalf?
did you see it or not?
Did I see it? I saw it. Yes, please. I didn't know who it directly came from.
So the flyer landed in your group for publicity just by.
No, in my group, we share scholarship opportunities.
You don't know the concerned friends.
I have a couple of confirmed friends around.
Why you call that?
Should I show you the profile of the group?
The profile of the group?
Yes.
Okay.
What is the profile? The profile picture of that group.
It's how do you call it? The seminar organizer is of which group is this?
The group that you be teaching people working at seminar.
No, yes, you can check. It's a flyer of the webinar organized with the SRC president. The Scholars Gate with financial person. I don't know about any other one you're speaking.
Friends of person, you don't know them.
I have a lot of friends, genuinely.
So the friends of person.
There's no friends of person. Not that I'm aware of. Yes. Okay, yes. So, just like I said, right? If you help me with something and and then it's not making you break the law, I shouldn't be breaking the law to support you financially. What I can do is to try and seek help from elsewhere. Try and speak to people I think might be able to help you. Try and show you directions where you can actually go and get that money from. But breaking the constitution to pick an amount of money just for you because you are my friends isn't the right thing to do.
So, financial place. You said you learned something from the previous financial secretary. Yes or no?
Yes, for my previous department financial secretary.
Who is the current Gesa financial secretary?
Master Emmanuel Dankwa.
Master
Emmanuel Dankwa.
Okay, so with his current administration, supposing maybe he's supposed to bring his tenure to an end today.
I should wait it.
Yes. Number 10.
I'll give it an 8 over 10.
Why?
Because I believe that in Master Emmanuel's term, he has organized programs that have actually come in as much as. So let me put it, since I came into first year, the first administration, I didn't see programs such as financial literacy programs. I didn't see things like the financial secretary sharing constant, like once in a while shares flyers about scholarship opportunities. But with this year, once in a while I see Master Emmanuel share flyers about some scholarship opportunities on his status. Also, he organized this financial literacy and forex trading program and then the turnout was actually good. It was a good, and then I was there myself. It was actually, it didn't match the name financial literacy and forest trading because it was more of forest trading. There was not really much about financial literacy there, but it was a very good program. And then aside that, with all the programs that have been organized this with last semester, you realize that the programs were programs that would benefit the students directly to make them industry ready. But then you realize that even with the current situation right now, with the ban on social gatherings and all that, he has been able to do like some amount of impactful stuff before the ban came. So if not without the ban, he would have even done more. So I actually believe that he has done a lot of work. And aside his duties here, he has actually been going out to communities to also help, donating books and things just to impact students' life positively. So I believe he has done a very good job.
Did you observe any flaws in his administration? What has been?
Any flaws in his administration? Like, please, his administration has in this office or the whole Gesa institution?
Like, the whole, as a financial secretary.
As a financial secretary.
Yes or
No,
no?
not seen. Okay, I have seen. So I think, so per the constitution, he was supposed to release the books, the accounts, 2 weeks into the semester and 1 month to the end of the semester. I didn't see that happen. So I think that was the only flaw that I have observed from him so far.
So what are you going to do to better us?
So I'm going to try to go by the constitution. I know it hasn't, since I came to this school, it hasn't been something that's happened.
These are watching and they hold you by your.
Yes, please. I'm counting on that. So I'm going to try. I'm going to do everything possible to go by the book. I'm going to make sure I can get it out. No, please. Personally, it was the time schedule for me. So usually they used to, Senate meetings for Gesa used to be on Sundays at 1 p.m. But then for my schedule, Sundays after church, I close around 11. I usually go back to my former institution, so it was difficult to managing everything.
Okay. So let's say you appear before the Senate House today, okay, and you read your budget and it's rejected. What would be your first course of action?
So my first course of action would be to personally accept that they have rejected it, and then I'll try and see to know why, and then I'll go back, sit down and try and work on it. How long? As soon as possible.
So suppose that your president actually inflate a budget so that excess funds can be piped to his pocket. What would you do?
So I'm going to go by the book and not agree to that. But then I know that both of us are the Gesa Constitution and not abide to that. But I know that we are both to sign on it before it can be taken. So if I don't do that, he might not sign. So what I will do is, personally, instead of going directly to speak to maybe the provost or something, I will speak with my executive committee members. Let us try and speak to him and let him know. Let us get his side. Why? Maybe he has some financial issues we don't know about. But we'll make him aware that it's not this money that is for that financial issues. Maybe that one can contribute to do something. But for this, it's not.
Would you support paying Senate members certain allowances?
So thank you. So this question is actually a very good one. So if I believe that every question has been a very excellent one. Yeah, so I believe that if we have an active Senate, a Senate that actually does their work very well, then they should be given some amount of money. But then that will be based on how effective they are doing their work. It's like you put allowances for committee members, certain committee members. If you have a committee like a sponsorship committee that isn't really active, I don't think we should be giving them some amount of allowance. But let's say you have an organizing committee that every program they show up, they do their work very well. Like they are constantly showing up. You can give them something as well, just something small, just to show that you appreciate your work and keep doing it.
So if you have that in mind and your president doesn't agree with you, what are you doing?
Once again, I am under the president, but it's just an advice I'm giving to him, right? So if I pitch the idea to him and he's not in agreement with it, I can just tell the others who I pitched this idea, but then he's not in agreement with it. Do you agree with me? If they say yes, then I'm trying. Let's 5 people tell him the same idea.
So if they agree, but the president opposes what they are doing, what are you doing?
Once again, he is the president. So he is going to tell us he doesn't agree with us. But then I believe we have a proposed. So if it's 5 against 1 and he's still he's not giving us good enough reason why it shouldn't be done, then I think we should. He's the Yes, I believe he is the chief. I know he is the chief spending officer. But I also believe that without my signature, he can't spend that money. So we have to come to an agreement. And the agreement has to be in benefit of the good people, not our personal interest.
Doesn't require an outgoing administration to leave a specific amount of money down for the next administration. Do you think there should be a reserve fund? And what policy would you propose to ensure financial continuity?
So I think there should be a reserve fund, because when you come into power, the money you are going to be working with is, let's say there was no reserve. The money you're going to work with was the fees going to be paid by the students within the college. So if a lot of students haven't paid their dues, it will be hard for you to get money to actually work with. But with a 25% left by the outgoing administration, we are able to use that 25% to start something. So that when you are certain about the 100% you have, you can calculate the 25%, leave it for the next people, and continue to do your good work with the 75%. Now I believe, what would I do to make this continue and more impactful is basically going to be to follow the constitution. I think 25% is perfect. 25% is enough money to give you a head start before the actual 75% comes in. So I think it's a very good.
So, financial secrecy, it kills trust, because we all want you to tell us what you are doing with our money. But then on the other hand, when you are financially transparent too, it can create problems, because it can also cause panic among the students, like, why are you spending our money this way and this way? So give me like an example of information that you publish and one that you will not publish, like what you will keep close to you and what you will publish, because you have to be financially transparent, but then you also have to be financially secretive in some aspects. Yes, so help me to, what's your principle for drawing that line?
So with financial secrecy and transparency, within the College of Engineering, what the money is supposed to be used for, I don't think it should be something that should be secretive. I believe it should be fully transparent. No hidden agendas. It's straight to the point. You don't need a complete breakdown of every single program. So for example, you organize a program and then you bought maybe 200 days times like prizes and all those stuff. But then they should know that within this semester, this program, we spent this amount. What did we spend it on? This and that. This within this how do you call it? For this program, we spent this amount. Everything should add up. They should be able to calculate and give them the exact amount so that they feel they have this trust we are talking about. Now the secretive part, I don't believe there should be anything secretive about this administration's account books. So thank you. So
Wait. So when you go to those and those says so you can have the money. You can have the money. You also come and tell everybody that. Because you are saying that you don't think that there should be any secret.
Like when those says the extra
If
money.
there's excess money, yes.
So I don't
You come and
believe-
tell us that. Oh, those says I should take the money.
So
10,000. Those says I should take it. You come and tell us.
So I believe that reserve 10,000, even though those are things we should take it, I believe it's something that we can still use to impact even people in states. I will send it back to Busa. So I would tell them that this amount of money was reserved after this program, and so we are going to use it to do something, solve a problem within the country. It shouldn't be spent by us. I believe that the association money should be used to develop Gesa, not for personal gains. So if there's a reserve, we use it. But then aside that, the working Gesa doesn't give you money directly. You go for invoices, you come, and then the money is transferred to whoever in the caterers. So what's going to happen is that first budgeting should decide that you don't over budget, you don't also under budget. So we try as much as possible such that you will not have an excess of 10,000 units. Because if you are doing budget and you're having 10,000 units, at the end of the day, you end up wasting a lot of money. Because that money would have been used to do other things or take up other publications. Am I calling excess? I know there's inflation, yes, please. So, just like you said, there's inflation. But when you have a program, you usually send a request at least 2 to 3 weeks. So it's not like you're sending it 1 year later, that there will be too much inflation and then you are catering for inflation. It's something like the UAP fixed tax, 20%. So when you send it, you calculate everything. The money is going to come in what? 3 to 2 weeks. Some caterers, they don't mind if the money comes. They will just work with you. Because whenever those are sending them the money, and it's fine. So for me, I don't agree with over budget.
We're not saying you over budget, but we are saying that you can equally budget properly and get excess money. That's the English.
Okay.
You can equally budget properly and still have excess money. And we are saying that when you go to those agencies, take the excess money. Would you come and tell everyone that, oh, yeah, because you are against financial secrecy. So would you come and tell everyone that those are says I can have the money? That's all we are asking.
Thank you. And then, so let me get this. The money you get from Dosa is not physical. So having that extra is not like I can. If I get fiscal money, so as I said, I don't believe in secrecy. I'm not going to take it personally. What I will do is that I will tell them we should use it for a project, and then we'll inform them that we had this money.
Ghana faces very serious financial mismanagement, and for lack of time, I don't want to give scenarios. But then, how would your strict adherence to the Constitution train you to be a better financial secretary? Because you don't look like you have equity in mind. They are not equitable. Everything is just if the law says this, let me do this. You don't have compassion. You don't seem to have compassion. How is your strict adherence to the Constitution going to train you to be a better financial manager? Because all those high people, they equally adhere to the Constitution, but then again, there's still financial mismanagement. Did you get it?
So thank you for the question. So with managing, we're trying to do do away with financial mismanagement. I believe that when you stick to the constitution and you go by it and you make sure that whatever you are budgeting as a group, you actually execute it according to the plan, there is not going to be any form of mismanagement. Now, in a scenario where there is mismanagement, I think what you would have to do is to sit back, think, where did I go wrong? What could I have done better? Now, you found out what you could have done better, but now the damage is already done, so what do you try to do? You try to mitigate it. What can I do to try and make it look better? You channel the funds there, you do what is supposed to be done, and then you keep that in mind. You don't repeat the same mistake again. So it's a work in progress. No one is perfect, but I believe that once you find out your problems and you try to work towards them, you get better. Yes.
You seem to have a lot of knowledge about the Constitution. What constitutional provision governs financial reporting?
Please, can I make the question?
What constitutional provision governs financial reporting?
No.
So, as a financial secretary, you should always have to be looking for sponsorship. Yes, but then if we don't want to be dependent on outsiders, what's your plan for raising enough funds? Because every time that we have to do a program, we have to go and look at big financial companies and other things. If we want to be self-reliant, what's your plan for it? So that we don't have to go to outsiders, big companies to get sources for funds. If you want to build a self-reliant Gesa, what's your plan?
So it is clear that you can't take money from students because they've already paid dues and that's what the money has to work with. But then what I will do is to collaborate with the sponsorship committee. We try and check within the school itself. As you said, you don't want to go external. When we check within the school itself, I believe there are people within the school, lecturers, people who work at big places, people who are CEOs of certain companies. To try and look for those people within the school. Then we try and seek the sponsorship from them, since we don't want to go get it elsewhere. Because at the moment you can't take money from students, right? Maybe what we can do, we can also do a fundraising where students who are willing to give up something will give up, but then we can't specifically for them. So what I'm going to prioritize more is trying to get fundraising, get money from students, lecturers, alumni.
Aside from that, how are you going to reach funds?
Thank you. So I believe we can raise funds from organizing some form of alumni homecoming. I believe the alumni of the College of Engineering are very well-to-do people in big places and who are willing to actually donate or like give up some money for the betterment of the students' body. So if we
what will you up to what is the students are coming back to right? And you are the financial secretary, you have to get funds and that's financing some of that. When are you going to organize this alumni in order to raise funds? Because during that time, there's no way you could send a request to start giving money. So how are you going to raise funds? And when are you going to raise that alumni in order to get this money for your staff?
So I believe, so before students come to school, the outgoing administration is behind 25%.
They give 25% and it's still at 2%.
Okay.
But you can't write a request to Gesa at that time because that time they tell you your account cannot be saved. So what are you going to do?
So we have pre-fund associations or pre-fund people around. So since you don't have the money now and you can't get it from elsewhere, what you can do is that you try and pre-fund it. Then whenever you have them, whenever you are, but then it's going to be included in your budget. So when you draw your budget for the academic year,
But
you are,
are you aware that Gesa is aware that it's against the funding of the program?
Yes, please.
Why would you do that? Because they're always manned by the groups.
Yes, please.
So why are you going against Gesa's policy?
Thank you for the question. So I'm going to use a scenario of my department. So when I was that was just this year, when the first year came, our money wasn't in yet. So what happened was that the department took care of it. Right? So I'm going to rely more on the college taking care of it. But if the college isn't willing to do that, then we have to seek other. That's my idea. Yes, please. I always believe this is an opportunity cost for everything. So if we don't really have any other option to do, I believe
we don't want to misuse the funds of the staff. Let me think this interest is going to be a risk.
I don't believe that's misusing. Because first and foremost, the program has to work. It's very important. And you don't have funds for it. So if the only way to get funds is to get it from elsewhere and then you have to pay with a little interest, then it isn't mismanagement. It's actually prioritizing what matters the most. Because it's a program that has to work. Okay.
So since you are talking about finance, what is VAT?
Value added tax.
What is the flat rate for value added tax in Ghana?
15%.
Flat rate.
For
flat rate. Do you know the flat rate?
No, I know the total VAT.
You know the total VAT?
Yes.
And what's the total VAT?
15%.
It's not 15. I'm asking for the flat rate.
20%.
That is it. Okay. So tell me the components of the VAT.
So you have 15%. We have 2.5% gets fund. Then you have 2.5% national health insurance. Then you have 15% VAT.
So which one was abolished recently?
I don't know if any being abolished.
Did you listen to the financial minister when he was giving the budget statement in Parliament?
Yes.
Okay. Differences between an asset and then a liability.
Asset and liability.
Yes.
Okay, so an asset is something valuable that which monetary value increases with time. So when you have, so for example, houses that with time their prices increase, just antique stuff that with time their prices increase. But liability has to do with having things that their price decrease with time, and so as time goes on, their value decreases, their monetary value decreases.
I'm sure that's a liability. You are lying to us, but I'll take it like that. How many invoices do you need in KYC to make a purchase?
To make a purchase?
Yes.
I don't know.
Okay. So, as a financial secretary, when drawing your budget, there are some variables that you need to follow. Give me the 4 variables you need in your budget. I would have asked you to create a budget, but
there are some variables you need to
have on your budget.
Okay.
Yes, so I want to know the variables you have to get on your budget. The disciplines, the various disciplines that you need.
The various disciplines you need. So you need your total amounts.
Okay.
Then after the total amounts, we need your tax.
Okay.
Then you have the total chargeable amount. So for example, total amount. So the total amount, the tax, and then
Are you sure you are lying? Are you sure you are lying?
No, I'm not lying.
You are not lying. You are telling me about tax even before talking about the quantity of things you need, the unit price you need. Or those things are not needed. You just go straight and you find tax. What are you finding the tax for?
So because you said 4, I thought you were talking about the bottom 4.
No. So that is why I was even using my hand to draw a T.
Okay, so basically you are going to need the items you want. Now you are going to need a quantity of the items you want. Now you're going to take the price of that item. Then you have the overall total for each item. So let's say you have Coke malts, Coke 200, malt 400, Coke one is.
Are you good in multitasking?
I do my not perfectly, but
yes or no? Are you good in multitasking?
Yes.
Yes. So I have some questions for you to answer. Whilst you are answering the question, you're preparing a budget for them. Just prepare any budget you want to give. Whether you are going to use just about 10 variables. Who is the director of the Directorate of Student Affairs?
Professor Nkansa.
Professor Nkansa. Is she part of the people that you've been playing football with? So you just mentioned your name, Professor Nkansa. Please. So what's her full name?
Professor Miriam Nkansa.
Who is the director in charge of student finance and welfare?
I don't know.
Who is the deputy director in charge of discipline and conduct?
I don't know.
Who is the finance minister of Ghana?
Honorable Dr. Keiso Atuba Fosu.
Who is the vice chancellor of the university effective 1st August 2026?
Professor Christian Ajari.
Who is the chancellor of the university? What is the full meaning of books?
Osajifo Oseitu.
What's the full meaning for books? Books. NUJS.
NUJS. National Union of Ghanaian Students.
What's the full meaning for GNPC?
Ghana National GNPC.
Who is the provost of the College of Engineering?
Professor Kobina Birichu.
Who is the college finance officer for College of Engineering?
Dr. Mr. Johnson. Usu.
What is the anniversary slogan for this year?
I don't know.
What is the full meaning for GRASA?
Graduate Students Association of Ghana.
Okay. Are you current? Are you abreast with current issues?
I try to be.
Are you abreast with current issues?
No.
So you are just tying me just to give you any further question.
No, please.
But I'll still ask. What is happening currently in the world?
There is the World Cup being played.
Come again.
The World Cup is being played.
In your earlier submission, when I asked you to tell me about yourself, I remember vividly. You said you are someone that cares so much, student welfare and all that. And you are trying to tell me that you saw flooding on campus where students were moving from one shuttle to the other, and you are skipping that to tell me that what is currently happening is the World Cup.
In the world. What I heard was what's happening in the world. Thank you. It says
Is my budget ready? Is my budget ready?
Yes, please.
So read the budget to the internals.
So
read the budget to the internals.
So this is a budget for a program, and we are going to be ordering 200 cokes and then 400 cakes. Now the price of one coke is 5 cedi, and then the price of a cake is 5 cedi. So when you do the multiplication, then the total cost for the coke is going to be 200 times 5, which is 1,000, and then that of the cake is going to be 400 times 5, which is 2,000. Now the total amount of that is going to be 3,000. But then since these are goods, you are going to take a tax of 20%. So 20% of that 3,000 is going to be.
Where is the tax?
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
The 20% of that tax, 20% of that 3,000 is going to give you 600. So the total amount is going to be 3,600. So the budget we are going to submit, the amount that is going to be taken out of our account is going to be 3,600. But we are going to be working with 3,000 Ghana cedis.
That's excellent. But tell me what is wrong with the budget. I initially told you that you are good when it comes to English language, so you can really dangle around the words. Tell me what's wrong with the budget. Okay. So this budget was written on 14th February 2003.
No, please.
Who did this budget?
Myself, best.
So that's an imaginary name over there, right?
No.
So there is a budget without a signature, and there's a budget without a thing. So you just have to take note when you are doing something.
Thank you.
No time.
The Parliament of Ghana. Kwesi Ajin. Honorable Kwesi Ajin. Kwesi Ajin. Of the Bank of Ghana, do we have? I don't know.
Okay. So, as you've already started campaigning, we are giving you a chance to officially begin your campaign. So tell the whole people of Gesa why you think we should vote for you. I believe you are the only person running for financial secretary, right? And you know you must get 50 plus 1 before you can become a financial secretary. So tell them why you should get that 50 plus 1.
My patriotic citizen. Yes, please. Recite. God bless our homeland, Ghana, and make our nation great and strong, bold to defend forever the cause of freedom and of rights. Fill our hearts with true humility. And of rights, fill our hearts with true. So, good day, good people of Gesa. My name is Percy Soyuri, and I'm not here by chance. I'm here by purpose. It's high time we prioritize students' welfare policies. I don't come here with promises. I come here with a heart willing to serve you well. As I said, no promises, but I'm going to give my possible best. Let's create a Gesa that cares about you, a Gesa that prioritizes your welfare. I usually call this the new way, the right way, the Gesa way, and that starts with you and I. I can't do this alone, but with you I can do it. Come the 17th. Please don't just go to vote yes because there is yes or no. Vote yes because you believe that there is a better Gesa. Thanks.